Hello everybody, it's PizzaLover346 here, and welcome to a weekday one-off. We're playing Contra. Oh man, I love Contra. Alrighty, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Yo, I hit select? Yo, how do I control player 2? Rip. That was a great start to an episode. Nah, but we playing Contra. Up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start. Did that work? I gotta get the Konami code in before. Okay, yeah. So, where to start explaining? First off, Contra, first NES game I've ever beaten, if I recall correctly. Cause I don't think, yeah, I don't think I beat Mario Bros. Until after I got into this game. Oh no, I only beat this game recently. So yeah, I don't know, I might have actually beaten Mario Bros. Before I beat this one, but nonetheless, Contra, great game, lots of fun, really, flame, god, really easy to beat in like 30 minutes, once you got the Konami code in, killer soundtrack, so you know, I figured I'd play it as a weekday one-off. And weekday one-off is I got bored, felt like recording and playing one of these little like short games, so I am on recording. There's not much more to. Ooh, we all right? We okay? Oof. There we go. That was weird. Whatever. So the reason I decided I was gonna do a weekday one-off was not only because I felt like recording something, and I mean it's Contra, right? Like, if you don't like Contra, something's wrong with you. But also, as you may have noticed, it's the 4th of July. So yeah, I am indeed from America, and I celebrate the 4th of July. I'm still like intently focused. I've never tried to talk while playing Contra, but it is the 4th of July, and I am from America. I celebrate the 4th of July. It's America's Independence Day, and I figured what's more American than repeatedly shooting objects? Like, come on. There we go. Pick up my pace a little. And like I said, Contra, something I can beat quickly and do a one-off thing on. I don't know, there's a few NES games I can beat pretty quickly. Actually, that's a lie. It's like Contra is the entire list. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Is there any other? I can almost beat Punch-Out, but that's like an hour long. That's not a 30-minute sit-down. And the keyword there is almost. I still can't beat it. I just come close. Super Macho Man's very awkward to fight, man. But this is not Punch-Out. This is Contra. I don't know. I didn't come into this with a plan on anything to talk about. I mean, like, you know, like, I know this is internationally released, made by Japanese developers, but still, like, what's more American than shooting aliens and blowing stuff up? I really couldn't think of a more appropriate game to play. I was ducking. What killed me? Was I like in the zone of one of those rollers? I shot the one down. Whatever. These levels are really cool. Like, if you think about it, considering the fact that Contra is an NES game and came out in the 80s, you appreciate it. I like keep pausing because I get like full focus, but if you think about it and go, wait a second, this game came out in the 80s. And there's the little, like, you walk forwards instead of side-to-side segments. It's awesome. It's a crazy thought, man. This must have been, like, absolutely mind-boggling when it came out. You know, it's kind of funny. I'm just thinking of this now while I'm talking about how this must have been mind-boggling. That's how I feel about a lot of the games I play, because I am not old enough to play some of the games I do. Like, I probably shouldn't know they exist, but I was raised like I was born in the previous generation. Gonna be honest. mean, I play modern games, like, you know, when they're on TV, you know they exist, and you're like, that's super cool. But, like, my first video game was Super Mario Brothers on the NES. That was my first game, and I played the crap out of that. And Mario 64, some of my earliest gaming memories are NES and Nintendo 64, and, like, VHS tapes, watched those, man. So, like, I kinda had a mixed experience, where I did see a lot of 3D games. Like, I think my first console, I don't remember if it was the DS or the Wii, but, like, it wasn't total retro. But I played a lot of consoles before said console, because, like, I guess they weren't really my first console, because they were, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. My parents were into gaming, or at least one of them was, so, my dad was, so he had stuff from when he was younger that he would play. NES, N64, had a couple games, and some of his friends were still into it, so, you know, my uncle had a childhood NES, and like Mario and stuff, so yeah, that's how I got into gaming. I'm like awkwardly stumbling my way through stories. I'm not really going anywhere, because Contra, despite how I was talking about how it's a pretty easy 30-minute game, it's hard to talk in 30-minute the game. Like, because while it's fairly simple, just kind of shoot everything and go, you do need to realize that there are bullets, like, everywhere you go. If you are not ready for that, you are going to die. Like, ooh, I don't know why I'm experiencing slowdown. That's never happened before. Oh, man. Oh, sweet, machine gun. Oh, it's not like, oh, what the? I don't know why this keeps happening. I don't know, I've never tried to record the NES emulator, because, I don't have a capture card. Oh. Hope y'all are enjoying that little gem. It seems like everything that could go wrong is going wrong. Nice little McAfee alert in the middle of the recording. Wouldn't be one of my videos without something stupid happening, right? What the? That's never happened. This is where the aliens start showing up. Top of the waterfall. Start fighting this alien. I don't know if shooting the little gray parts of their arms actually, his arms actually does anything. I say there, it's one being. But like, I don't know, the arms, like it makes a sound when you shoot the red bit, but I always feel like shooting the gray bit helps, and I don't know if that's true. I could be just very wrong. Wow, I am sucking. Could be very wrong, but like, yeah. Basically, you shoot his arms, and that makes it so you can hit his mouth when he opens it. You shoot his mouth, you dodge the little things that come out. This part's a breeze. That's kind of the gist with all the bosses. Except for the one guy. The one, like, big, muscly alien dude. Pretty much you get their little extra thing out of the way, and then they're a breeze. And welcome to base number 2. Fun thing you can do here, you can actually just duck, and those rollers do not affect you. Like, ducking is your friend in these isometric levels, because all the bullets whiz over your head, and there's nothing coming from behind you to harm you when you duck. It's actually a silly mistake I've made on the first level boss. I've ducked to dodge the sniper's bullets on the top of the tower, and I've just ducked right into the little sentry's bullets, and yeah. You die because your feet stick out. But in this isometric level, there's no bullets coming from behind you to hurt you when your feet stick out. You just gotta like duck and not get hit. The only thing is some guys throw explosives and the rollers. The rollers you gotta shoot down quick. The laser's really cool. Oh man, I'm just kind of explaining things. I don't know what else to do. The laser does a lot of damage. But you have to shoot it extra slow, because if you don't let it, if you spam it, the laser will disappear and a new laser will show up next to your gun. So you have to let the laser reach its mark before you fire a second one, which is kind of a fun way to balance the game. Make sure that the weapons aren't too OP. I mean, like, spread and machine gun are some of the best. I really like those two. There we go again, just duck between them, don't get shot. Like I said, ducking is very much so your friend in the isometric levels. I don't know, I think this is the most explainy video I've ever done, because I really know what I'm doing here. I don't know, I kind of noticed that a lot of the Let's Plays I like, people are either funny or explain what's going on and kind of teach you and give insight on how they experienced it or whatever. And I mean, like, I'm not funny. I know that much, so I don't know, I'll try to be kind of informal. Yeah, these guys, I don't like them. That's my story for this level. These guys are my sole reason for frustrations. Especially the ones that shoot at you. They aren't actually, I don't know which one I hate more. The ones that shoot at you, at least they like, you have time to kill them. Not so much the other guys. Also, the bubbles, they just like home in on you. Like, there is not really a crazy good way to get around those from what I've learned. You can shoot them, you can try to jump over them. I don't know, it doesn't always work. Alright, red brain down. Or not red, they both turn red, but like, one down. The really annoying thing is, because this guy like splits apart into two different clones, he can shoot the bubbles from the two separate parts. Like right there, he shot him from across the level. Sometimes it's just better to let him come to you. There we go. That's the last isometric level done, base 2. A bit of a breeze, besides a few minor hiccups in between. The snowfield. Oh, I remember getting this level in class. I didn't get into this game until not too long ago. I was in school and I was like, you know what, screw it, let's try Contra, and I actually figured out that you needed to be on the title screen for the Konami code. Because I mean, just because I played these games when I was smaller doesn't mean I was smart about it. And I actually made it this far instead of like game overing on the jungle immediately, because like 3 lives ain't getting you nowhere when you don't know what's going on. Oof, I jumped right into him. I forgot. You gotta drop down, duck, shoot, and then jump. Okay. The quick reload just lets me fire more quickly when I spam the crap out of the button. Kinda useful if I have like spread or something, or I just really don't feel like dealing with slow bullets. Fire, useful when there's nothing else, and then I immediately get shot as I commend it. Oh, this is nice. You can shoot that to get it? There's like a reload and a screen wipe power up. The screen wipe's really useful because then you don't have to deal with enemies. I feel like I'm just explaining everything because I don't know what else to say. Right here, get up against the edge of the screen and shoot and hope. It's easier with 2 players because you got double the bullets, probably best with fast reload. This guy, you just gotta hope you murder him. You can't jump over him. I've tried multiple times. So you just gotta shoot him and hope he blows up before he gets to you. I think there's a guy here? No? There's one definitely soon. Yep, there he is. There's one that shows up on that metal piping as well, like right after. Yeah, right here. There's gonna be another truck that we're gonna shoot and hope. I wish there was a way for me to backpedal and shoot him, but there's not, so you know. Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get. Oh, just grazing my foot again. Yeah, we lose him. See, you can't jump him. I like to just shoot and hope. Right here. Yeah. See, there's another. I guess these guys have bazookas? I never really figured that out. I think they have bazookas and they're just kind of behind the shield. Trees throw bombs. They explode. Don't ask me why. I guess there's guys in the trees with bombs. See, shooting my power-up didn't do anything this time. What the heck? I don't know. Maybe you can just shoot like the special. Here's the laser. You can see if I spam it, it doesn't get very far. Trees below aren't as bad. I don't know. I gotta remember. I got the laser now. Here's the boss. This boss is actually kind of easy. especially with the laser. The laser is another domination weapon, so the boss is a UFO. Oof. Kind of easy, I say, as I get shot. Basically, if you just shoot up and then every now and again turn away to focus on the UFOs he sends out of his UFO. Good. See? I don't know. I don't know all the weak points per se and like all the technical how many shots it takes. I just kind of get a feel for it. The energy zone, I'm gonna like die 5 times and get the first game over. But don't worry though, there's like plenty of continues, at least 3. And you get 30 lives every continue, so it's fine. Here's this part is a pain in the butt. Just 'cause I feel like it, yeah. Duck. Because this fire reaches way out. Duck these fires. And yeah. That's basically the premise of the whole level is time it right, duck the fire. Oof, yeah, that was a mistake. This is the timing level. With more of the bazooka guys. I really don't get them. I'm just calling them bazooka guys because I'm assuming it's a bazooka. Here is where things get all kinds of real. Oh, we got it. There we go. Sweet. We got the invulnerability. We flash blue and red. We all know what invulnerability is. We walk into guys, they die. We walk through obstacles, and we don't die. It's great. That's about where it wears off. No, it's this one. Yeah. I tried. Alright. Oof, no, that's not cool. There's a bullet. Bazooka guy? No. Boss fight. Oh, yeah, and I'm on 1 life. Great. So here's a guy who, gradually gets more difficult. Like, there's no extra things to hit until he starts jumping and attacking you, and it's game over? No, it's not. Oh. You jump over him when he comes to you. You try to jump when he jumps and throws things, and yeah. We got through the whole energy zone without dying, and then we died. That sucks. Y'all are gonna see it again. But, oh, I like cut myself off midway through my, started playing this game in school story. I just realized that. Yeah, so I got into this game, like, more in school, and that's kind of where I learned all the tricks of the trade and whatnot. And I remember getting to the snow level in, like, morning, you know, homeroom. You sit there, and, like, you don't actually do anything. So I was sitting in the back playing Contra online. Like, I was like... And I had figured out the Konami code. I had been playing for like a couple weeks. I was like, dude, all I did was play Contra at that time. And I finally got to the snow level because I had figured out how to do... Oh, I forgot to let go of crouch, dude. If you press crouch now, you fall through the floors, and yeah. But, no, I figured out how to do everything. And I got to the snow level, and I was like, dude, I made it so far. And now it's just a breeze, man. Once you got 30 lives, this game's honestly a breeze. It's like having infinite continues, man. Gotta be honest. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I really want the invulnerability. There it is. Wait for it. Damn. Alright, here we go. Use the death invulnerability to get the real invulnerability. Alrighty. Running through the zone again. Honestly, there's no reason to shoot right now. I just like instinctually slammed the shoot button. Oof. Whoops. Okay. Like that's part of the Contra strat for me is instinctually pounding the shoot button into oblivion. That's kind of... Oh, that's new. He attacked right off the bat, dude. Oof, wow, okay. Bad start, bad start, bad start. It's cool though, it's cool. I find if you jump with him, you get a couple more shots off because he falls into him even though you jump lower. You still get a couple more shots off. I should probably be shooting downwards while I jump over him, but like, yeah. It gets me like an extra hit. Jeez, dude. Sometimes you just ain't got the time. There we go. Alrighty. Taken care of. Alrighty. I don't know, I guess it's weird. I'm just kind of in a flow. I'm not thinking about what I'm talking. I'm just rambling about what I'm doing. The hangar. Ooh, the hangar. This level's another one of the first truly hard levels. I feel like, I guess the energy zone, or the snow level, was very much so that level, but the hangar was like a very difficult one. See, right there, I always forget, it always gets me. These spikes, they just kind of come up out of the floor at certain parts of the level. I would say at random, but it's not really at random, because you know they don't change their spot ever. But I always forget where they are, so it always feels random, and I run right into them, and yeah. Like right there. That's one that gets me a lot, or almost gets me. That's pretty much the scenario for me. Wait for it. Yeah, we're just gonna stand here and shoot this for a while. I forgot about this one. See? Like, I could have ran right into it. So this is a fun little thing. Oh, the minecarts can kill you? Great. Good news is I can still get up here, because I want the invulnerability. Once again, get invincible. Because why the heck not? You run faster than the minecarts, so don't bother riding them unless you need to jump up somewhere. Oh yeah, you're faster. I forgot about that. Still oh, don't run into that. Yeah. Probably would have made it through there if I had remembered that you are still faster than the minecart and it is more beneficial to run instead of ride. Like, Bill Reiser is a champ. Bill R. That's the name of the guy. Probably should have mentioned that, but I don't know. Happy 4th of July. That's something I was talking about at the beginning and then I just forgot about. I don't know. The whole premise of the game is that Earth is under attack by aliens. So the US military sends out not an army, but two guys, the Reiser brothers. I forget, it's Bill R and then his brother, something R. And they have machine guns, or not really machine guns, they're more just rifles in this one. In later games, they are machine guns. Oh, this boss is great. It's just a yellow square. You're more so fighting the guns below and the enemies coming out of the door, or into the door depending, than you are fighting the boss, which is just this little yellow square. Like, honestly, you could ignore all the obstacles, especially with the Konami code. But yeah, that was kind of partially what made it this pick, besides the whole 30-minute playthrough. This is the last level, Alien's Lair. Short one, too. But aside from this being a short game that I know how to beat pretty simply, here are the shrimps. They're here to attack. Straight up xenomorph from Alien, like, come on. I'm gonna be honest. This is where the Alien really shows. There's also the waterfall. Like, these guys pretty much ripped off Alien, Konami, when they made this game on their Alien designs. Like, there's some straight up face huggers later, and level 3 was like that robotic living alien look, like the grotesque will eat you kind of look, you know. I keep getting sidetracked, but no, I figured, like, it's very American. Two American dudes, in this case one because I don't have any friends who are good at video games. That's a lie. I don't have any friends who are good at Contra specifically. I don't know why I'm taking my time to kill these guys. Their things can't follow me. Oh man. Thanks, buddy. Texting me mid-episode? Great. For a while he asked recording, now he just asks guitar? No, I'm not playing guitar, buddy. Does this look like guitar? Weekday one-off, homie. Oh, here are the straight face huggers, by the way. There they are. And here comes the final boss. It's a giant heart. So basically my strategy is to murder the little bottom spawners and then focus on the top side of things. Oof. That's what I was trying to avoid. Strategy is to murder the guys on the floor and then just diagonal shoot, to up shoot every now and again. Face huggers come out, and the cool thing about this heart is it beats faster and faster as you shoot it, so you know things are getting intense. Yeah, what's more American than a couple Americans shooting aliens and blowing stuff up? That's the end of Contra. That's it. That's the whole thing. There we go. Spent the whole thing explaining and rambling and in autopilot. I don't even think I finished that. It's weird to be in a state where I just say stuff. You know, I haven't been thinking about it. I've been just saying whatever comes to my scatterbrained mind. Congratulations, you've destroyed the vile Red Falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero. That's it. You know, it's funny. After the credits, they just straight spawn you in right in the first level again. I actually beat the game twice in a row, because I was like, oh, maybe it's like Super Mario Bros. Where all the Goombas are Buzzy Beetles, you know, like maybe the guys will have stronger bullets or faster bullets or something, or more enemies. No, I beat the game just as easily, and there was nothing special. That's Contra. Yay! The AC Contra team. I like how they they made their first name initials. It's kind of cool. And this is their last name. I don't know. Kitamoto. I don't know honestly. Presented by Konami. Great game, Contra. Really fun. Very good for the 4th of July. So I think that's the end of the episode. So once again, happy 4th of July, everybody. And yeah, I'll see y'all around. Goodbye.